Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am Delmar Caranas, a postgraduate medical intern. I basically provide informative videos to medical students. And also, I would like to give aspiring Filipino physicians an idea of what a med student usually tackle in med school. If you find these videos helpful, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell to be updated for my new videos. For today, I'll be discussing the CPC of broken heart syndrome, also known as stress-induced cardiomyopathy or Takotsubo cardiomyopathy. This could happen to any person, even those who are healthy, and women are more likely than men to experience this sudden intense chest pain from a reaction to a surge of stress hormones that can be caused by an emotionally stressful event. This is very important for us to recognize so that we would not be uh, misdiagnosing this as heart failure. So this now is the overview of the CPC, and we'll be discussing this by section. The associated conditions to broken heart syndrome are intense emotional and or physical stresses. This now would induce a surge to catecholamines or catecholamine toxicity. This catecholamine would cause direct cardiac damage and induce contraction band necrosis, inflammatory cell infiltration, and localized fibrosis and edema in the heart. That now would be manifested in our patient as an apical ballooning of the left ventricle. That is why another term for broken heart syndrome is the apical ballooning syndrome. And this catecholamine toxicity would excessively stimulate the sympathetic system, and this now would stimulate the beta receptors, producing a positive inotropic effect or increasing the contraction of the heart. And the alpha 1 receptors would also be stimulated, causing the coronary vasospasm and microvascular dysfunction. This now would lead to the decrease in the oxygen supply to the myocardium relative to the demand of the heart. Combined with the apical ballooning of the left ventricle, this would cause a transient left ventricle systolic dysfunction that now would result to the Takotsubo cardiomyopathy and produce the broken heart syndrome of chest pain, intense chest pain, difficulty of breathing, and loss of consciousness, which could lead to heart failure, cardiogenic shock, and even death. If you would like a specific details of this syndrome, you may consult 20th edition of Harrison's Principles of Internal Medicine. I would like to end this discussion by leaving you a message that there is no regret in loving, even if it breaks our hearts. Thank you for listening and have a good day.